Relief? Man, that was a tough game. All the credit to Manitoba and Coach Bishke. They were awesome. So I thought we were rolling. We played well in the first. In the second, we're up 18-13, feel real good. And then they just went to a new gear, and man, we were reeling for a couple sets there. And we haven't been in a match like that maybe since last year at this tournament, Nationals. So, oh man, it's kind of relief right now is the feeling. So I think we dodged a bullet a little bit, getting a real hot start in the fifth. So, yeah, it's great. Nothing. That's a lot of character on that floor. Their backs verbally hit the wall, and that's what character does when it's desperate. They banded together. They made the tactical changes. I thought they made the emotional changes they needed to, and really kind of came together as a team a little bit tighter than they had shown. And the way they played, kind of from that fourth and fifth set, that's championship volleyball right there. So yeah, we got to get some lessons exposed for us. Things are going to have to be better because I don't think we can beat those guys twice, let alone some of the other great teams we'll see next weekend with that kind of performance. I think it was just barely good enough to win a conference title. It's not going to be good enough to win a national title. So we got to learn those lessons, or hopefully, and not lose the championship. So we get to win the banner, win the trophy, and now it's up to us to try to learn those lessons and not let this same kind of lull in the middle section of the match cost us next weekend. So I think we got a lot to chew on, a lot of video to break down, a lot of ways to get better, but really proud of the way they finished that match. We started well, we finished well, and those are really the most important parts. I think we just, again, we found each other when pressure hit. When pressure busts a pipe, pressure makes diamonds, and we were busted in the middle section, and then they turned it into positive. They channeled it in the right direction. They came together. They circled the wagons, all of the cliches, and I thought they just found a better flow together. I don't think there was anything any wow factor. They just got to their backs at the wall, and they came out fighting as one. Yeah, I think it's important for us to kind of leave everything that's happened now behind us. The only thing we want to take with us into that tournament is the experience of knowing what it takes. We know what it takes to win a championship. We've been through it, and I think that's all we can pack our bags with. Very few other teams there know what it's going to take, and now we have a few days to decide if we're willing to pay that price. And I think if we can get to a point as a group where we're willing to pay that price, I think we'll have a good run. But we got the best work to do to figure out if we're willing to do that.
Yeah, they played extremely well. We thought we had it in the second set. I think we were up 18-13, so we kind of got complacent with it. So they played extremely well, and we got to remember that for Nationals because we'll probably play them again. Well, Coach made a switch. He put me starting in 4 instead of 1, so we had a better block on Voth. And Steve was matched up on their setter, so Steve started to kill the ball a little more, and we started to block Voth, which was huge because he was just going off on us before. So I think that was a big, and our serving. We got a few aces that kind of got them out of their system. So
that was a great match. We haven't had too much of that all year. I think we were talking, that's the first 5 set we played in like a month and a half, so it was a great game. They played well. They took it to us for a while there, so we just tried to battle through it and kept with our game plan for the most part. Didn't change many things, just believed in what we were doing, and it worked out. And it's huge. Like I said, we haven't been pushed too much throughout the year, and so to have that feeling, to have that pressure on before we move to that tournament where the pressure will be on no matter what, quarterfinals, semis, it's going to be there. So yeah, it'll be there, so it's nice to get that out of the way and to play through that. Rudy was a big part in that. He really got us fired up and got our minds around the fact that we were still in the game and that we had lots of game left to play. And once things started to click in that 4th set, we kind of all bought into that we were back in it, and then things just rolled from there.